In a bombshell no one saw coming, Johannah Duggar, one of the more private members of the famous Duggar clan, has reportedly married in secret, igniting a firestorm of controversy within the family. Fans are stunned, siblings are allegedly fuming, and speculation is running wild across social media as to why this wedding was kept entirely under wraps. What led to Johannah's quiet walk down the aisle? Who is the mystery man? And why is the rest of the Duggar family so upset? Grab your popcorn because this isn't just a family drama, this is Duggar-level secrecy unraveling in real time. For months, Duggar watchers had their eyes elsewhere, on pregnancies, health scares, court cases, and podcast revelations. Johannah Duggar, now 19, had been flying under the radar, occasionally appearing in background shots of family photos or fan-captured clips during weddings or gatherings. But then came a whisper. A Reddit thread titled "Did Johannah Get Married?" popped up like a flash of lightning. Eagle-eyed fans noticed what looked like a wedding ring on her finger in a now-deleted Instagram story posted by a distant cousin. Within hours, the Duggar-sphere exploded. Theories, fan sleuthing, and anonymous DMs to popular Duggar fan accounts began pouring in. "She's married. Quietly. And the family is livid," wrote one tipster who claims to have connections with the extended Duggar family. Suddenly, the spotlight turned on Johannah, a girl once seen as the sweet, shy tomboy of the Duggar bunch. Who is the groom? The biggest question on everyone's mind: who did Johannah marry? While the Duggars are usually vocal about courtships, often publicizing them through official family blogs or TLC specials, this time, everything was hush-hush. No courtship announcement. No engagement reveal. No wedding photos. Nothing. One name continues to surface: a young man named Jesse Yoder, reportedly from a conservative Christian family in Missouri. Sources say Jesse and Johannah met at a homeschool conference last year. A relationship bloomed quickly, perhaps too quickly for the rest of the Duggar clan. Jim Bob didn't approve, claims a source close to the family. He thought Jess's family was too liberal. They allow social media, the girls wear jeans, and they even go to college. None of that sits well with him. Others speculate that Johannah purposely distanced herself from her parents' traditional expectations. "She's always been different," another source shared. "Independent, smart, and not afraid to challenge the rules." This may have been her way of saying, "I'm done with the Duggar way." Why the secrecy? The Duggars have long followed a strict process when it comes to relationships. First comes a chaperoned courtship, then a monitored engagement, and finally a wedding involving nearly the entire family and sometimes even the press. So why would Johannah, raised under these very rules, turn her back on all of it? Some fans believe it's a direct result of the family's internal conflict, particularly after the explosive revelations in the Shiny Happy People docuseries and the ongoing legal issues surrounding eldest brother Josh Duggar. "Johannah's generation is waking up," says family critic and author Mary Garrison, who has studied fundamentalist families like the Duggars for years. "They've seen the damage done by blind obedience and they're not buying it anymore." Johannah getting married in secret could be a radical act of freedom. Others point to tension between Johannah and her parents, especially Jim Bob, who allegedly has a tight grip on his children's decisions, even into adulthood. "She didn't want a wedding orchestrated by Jim Bob," says another insider. "She wanted a ceremony on her own terms, without the family circus." Who's furious? Sources say the family didn't learn about Johannah's marriage until after it happened, and reactions were mixed, to say the least. "Michelle was heartbroken," says one family friend. "She cried for days. She felt betrayed." But the real fury, according to insiders, came from Johannah's older sisters, particularly Jonna and Jessa. "They've always been the ones expected to uphold the family image," the source explains. Now, their younger sister goes rogue and gets married without telling anyone? It made them look bad. Jill Duggar-Dillard, who has become estranged from her parents and recently released a tell-all book, is reportedly the only sibling who congratulated Johannah privately. "Jill gets it," a friend of hers revealed. "She knows what it's like to make a break for freedom." Meanwhile, Joanna, Joseph, and Josiah reportedly found out through the grapevine. They were shocked. Some feel hurt. Others are just confused, said one insider. And Jim Bob? According to several reports, he's furious and has allegedly cut off communication with Johannah and her new husband. A private wedding in plain sight? Digging deeper, fans have uncovered what they believe was Johannah's wedding weekend, a small gathering held in Springfield, Missouri 3 weeks ago. Social media photos from that weekend show several Duggar cousins in the area, but no posts mentioned a wedding. "It was so carefully staged," one fan commented. "No hashtags. No selfies. They knew how to stay under the radar." A local florist in Springfield even posted and quickly deleted a bouquet photo with the caption for a sweet bride named Jo. If this was Johannah's wedding, she managed to pull off the impossible, a private Duggar wedding free from TLC cameras, family interference, and the watchful eye of Duggar critics. The Duggar fandom is split. Some fans are cheering Johannah on, celebrating her bold move toward independence. "Good for her," one Reddit user wrote. "She saw what happened to her sisters and got out before it was too late." Another added, "She's smart, brave, and probably the most grounded of the Duggar girls." Others, however, feel saddened by the secrecy and division. "It breaks my heart that she couldn't feel safe sharing her wedding with her family," wrote one longtime Duggar fan. "Something is seriously broken in that home." Still, many agree, if true, this wedding marks a massive shift in the Duggar family's legacy. What happens next? With Johannah now potentially living away from the Duggar compound and forging a life on her own, the question becomes, what now? Will she speak out like her sister Jill? Will she join social media and share her story? "She might not want the spotlight," says Duggar critic Katie Joy from Without a Crystal Ball. "But if she does speak, it could shatter everything." Some fans predict Johannah could be the next Duggar to write a memoir, or at least give a tell-all interview. Others suspect she may go the way of cousin Amy Duggar, who married outside the family's expectations and now uses her platform to promote mental health and freedom from religious trauma. If the rumors are true, Johannah's secret marriage could mark a permanent fracture within the family, and the beginning of a new Duggar era where silence is no longer the rule. In recent years, the Duggar family has faced more than its share of turmoil. From Josh Duggar's criminal conviction to Jill and Derek's public break from family control, the once united Duggar clan has begun to splinter. Johannah's secret marriage, if confirmed, isn't just another wedding. It's a symbol of that shift. "The younger Duggar girls are watching," says family observer Emily Rothschild. "And they're realizing they have options." Johannah may have just paved the way for the rest. Whether you cheer her on or mourn the fracture, one thing is clear: the days of Duggar family control may be numbered. Conclusion: Duggar wedding bombshell that could change everything. While the Duggar family remains silent on the issue, fans continue to search for clues. And Johannah? She's gone dark on social media, if she ever had it at all. But the buzz is loud. The speculation isn't going away. And if the rumors are true, Johannah Duggar's secret wedding could be the most explosive Duggar story since Jill and Derek's departure. Stay tuned. Because in Duggarland, nothing stays hidden forever.